Hi, good day. My name is Romario, and today I will be showing you how to calculate the centroid of an object. Now, to start off, I've chosen a simple object, which is a rectangular, as you can see here in front. So the rectangle object has a length of 100 and a depth or breadth of 50 millimeters. Now what I normally do is I draw in an axis on the object, one in the x direction and one in the y direction. And also what I do is I draw a reference point on the object, and I called it A. Now the reference point on the object is the point from where we'll be measuring all the distances to the center of this object in the x direction and the distances to the center of the object in the y direction. So we have only one shape that we're working with, so I will be writing 1 on here, and in the shape column I will be writing 1, and this gives reference to that object, which is the rectangular object. Now to determine the area of the rectangular object, it is length times breadth. So the length is 100 and the breadth or the depth is 50, and that will give us an area of 5,000. Now to determine the x distance to the center of the object, so the whole length is 100, so it's 100 divided by 2, and that will give us 50. And here in this column it says the area times the x distance, so it is 5,000 times 50, and that will give us 250,000. To determine the y distance to the center of the object in the y direction, so it's this whole length here, 50, which is the depth, divided by 2, and that will give us 25. And then it's the area times the y distance to the center of the object, so it's 5,000, which is the area, times 25, and that will give us 125,000. To determine the centroid, we need to find x left. Call it x left. We call it x left because we're measuring from the left hand side to the right hand side of the object. And then we need to find y bottom. Call it y bottom because we're measuring from the reference point, from the bottom upwards to the center of the object. So once we have these two coordinates, we can find the center of the object or the centroid. So to determine x left is equal to the area times the distance in the x direction, center of the object, divided by the area. And this here has already been calculated in the table, which is 250,000 divided by the area, which is 5,000, calculated here already. And that will give us 50 millimeters. So this 50 millimeters is the distance from the reference point to the center of the object. Now we need to find y bottom. y bottom is equal to the area times the distance to the center of the object in the y direction divided by the area. And this here has also been calculated already here in the column. So we write it down as is 125,000 divided by the area, which is 5,000, and that will give us a distance of 25 millimeters, and that 25 millimeters is measured from the reference point upwards in the y direction to the center of the object. And once you've determined x, y, x left and y bottom, you can find the center of the object, or as we call it, the centroid. If this video has been helpful to you and you have any questions with regards to the calculations, please do not hesitate to comment below and I will get to you as soon as possible. And please subscribe to my channel below. In the next video, I will be trying or working out the center of an object. We will be trying to work out the center of a triangular object. Thank you for watching and good luck.